Hello, this is Gregory, the poor typist, and I've been wanting to do a demo of thermal printing for quite some time. Here we have the Canon Typestar 6, one of my more recent acquisitions, and one feature that sets this apart from the previous Typestars is the ability to type into memory. So I'm just going to do a little demo of that, which will serve as sort of a close-up look at thermal printing. So because it is thermal, we don't need this. All right. Now, I've taken the liberty of just typing just a little bit of text into the memory. It has 26 files. Each is designated with a letter. And I don't know if you can pick it up here. Yes. So here's the text button. So I press that, and you see there you can choose the different files. Again, each letter is a file. I've typed something under A, so I'm going to choose A. And there you can see what I've been typing. So that'll give you an idea of basically how to get to the files. And I haven't done printing from memory. Well, I inadvertently did a little bit, but it was only like one line, so you don't really get the feel for it. So we'll see how this works. So there's an orange code button that I'm pressing, and then that corresponds with text print. So let's press that and watch how it works. In fact, let me move this down a little bit. There we go. That might be a better view. Here we go. Wow. And one thing you'll notice is when it's actually printing, it's very, very quiet. The only real noise comes from the carriage return. And as far as that goes, I have to say this is one of the more quiet ones. I would have no problem whatsoever taking this into a library and using it to type. That's really really a nice feature there. Yeah, so again, I mean, so I'm gonna press text, choose the A file, there it is again, and let me try changing. In fact, let's get back out of text. You press the text button again to get out of there. Let me try adjusting the margin. Now and then have to do margin release. And let's just put it over here. You're not going to see it all the way over here, but trust me, it's there. And then let's go back. Because, well, it's safe to say that it's going to automatically, wrap to the next line appropriately, shall we say. Oh, yes. So let's go back to text. Choose the A file. There it is. Hold down the orange code button and then text print. Here we go. Now you see there in the second line, and actually let's go in there. I'm going to go back in the file real quick because there's a typo. So, and then let's actually, let me get back out of there. How do I get out of editing? Okay, there we go. I just had to press the relocate button, strangely enough. All right, let's start fresh here. But you see there, right after country, it should say it will be interesting, but it says T will be interesting. So I went back and edited the file to correct that, and let's take a look now. So go back into text, choose the A file, and code text print. Wow. Yep. Very, very cool. Now, this brings up the debate, I guess you might say. At what point is this a word processor rather than a typewriter? And I would still make the argument that this is a typewriter because you can type character by character. Sure, it has the added features of being able to type a single line into memory and print that when you hit return. Or in this model, you can even type into memory, apparently 2048 characters, and print all that. So, yeah, they're added features. I think a lot of people would probably argue, okay, this is no longer a typewriter, but I don't care. All I know is I love it. This would be a fantastic feature if you're out and about. And again, it doesn't make much noise. I'm kind of surprised at how quiet it is. And I had the lid open too, so there would be even less noise. And you could probably even go through the trouble of adding some sort of insulation there on the lid, and maybe even dampen it a little bit more. But honestly, I mean, it's so quiet, I don't think all that would be necessary. Anyway, I love this thing. I thought I would do a little demonstration for you. So this has been the Canon Typestar 6, a demonstration of the printing and the memory feature that make this particular model unique from the previous ones. I just want to throw this in, just for a little context. So the memory is 2048 characters. A quick search on Google revealed that the average English word is approximately 4.7 characters. So essentially that gives us approximately 435 words that we can put into memory, which is not a whole lot. That's roughly one page single-spaced or 2 pages double-spaced. Again, that's not a whole lot, but if we consider, since there are 26 files and they're all using that limit of 2048 characters, we can assume that it was likely being used for things that you might want to type over and over and over again, such as your own name, your own address, maybe, you could even put together kind of a form letter of sorts with this. So I suspect it was being used more for that purpose rather than actually, typing a short story or a book or something. Obviously you can't do that. You're only storing 1 or 2 pages in memory. But it was interesting to kind of look into that limitation more of the 2048 characters and think about, how that was used when this typewriter was common. So yeah, very, very interesting. So used more for probably like repetitive information rather than actually writing. Very interesting. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.